that's fine. We're here now. So what I'm going to do is my SHAWNSHINE chest and back workout. It's phenomenal, super targeted, fun, moves really fast, and then I'm going to also roll in abs. So just know that my abs, let's start to jog it out. My abs is actually going to be all on the ball. So make sure you have your exercise ball. If you don't, you can just modify, figure it out. Seriously, baby? Come on. I can't get that down, it's too high. Okay, sorry, timing, right? Grab your wrist, bend to one side. These are all very gentle stretches. I want you to lace your fingers, round your back, then lift up, round your back, lift up, lace your fingers behind you, stretch out that chest. You'll also feel it in your biceps, which after yesterday's workout feels awesome. Give yourself some hugs. I'm going to open the window a little bit, get some air, and we are going to get started. Okay, the first one we're going to do is a tricky chest press. So you are going to get onto your ball. You're going to get on a flat surface. You're going to press up, come down about 6 inches, press all the way up, and then come all the way down. So up, halfway down, up, and all the way down. So you can go heavier with a chest press, so just remember that. I am going to go with 15s. I might try to go a tiny bit heavier, like to my 17.5s, except for the tricky part, where we lower halfway and go back up. So roll out. The ball is on the upper part of your back. You're driving up through your heels. Your glutes are super tight, and so are your abs. Press up above your chest, not above your face. Lower 6 inches, all the way back up and down. We're going to do 15. Are you squeezing those glutes? And the closer you keep your feet together, the more challenging it is. So I just moved my feet pretty close. And I'll tell you, my whole body is burning at this point. My chest, my arms, my abs, my glutes, my hamstrings. We have 7 more. So how does your weight feel? Drop down if you need to. But you want these last 5, you want to really have to work for them. If your form is good, fight. If your form is faltering, drop down to a lower weight. We have 2 more. Come on. Awesome. Hi. My 11-year-old did my hair this morning. 12. Sorry, 12. Why do I keep saying you're 11? I think I'm in denial. I think that's what it is, that I'm in denial that you're 12. So I just keep telling everyone you're 11. She's 12. Okay. That felt so good. Next one we're going to do is one of my favorite exercises. It's a swimmer's crawl. It's okay. Of course you can sit. Hinge over, and you're going to pretend like you're swimming in a pool. So very, very, very light weights. If you're just starting out, no weights at all. I'm going to use 3s. Well, you know what? I'm going to start with 5s, and then I can always go to 3s. So what are you guys going to do? Okay, so we're going to do 1 and 1 is 1. We're doing 15, and we're going to rock it out. Squeeze that back. Squeeze those arms. Keep those abs tight also, okay? So you see my motion. Very slow and controlled. I'm really squeezing my back. 10 more. Squeeze. 9. 8, that's the pace I want you going at. 3 more, come on. Fight for it, drop the weights if you need to. I know, her arms are sore from exercising. But then also she said, that was hard and I wasn't even using weight. And I feel you, I agree. Somebody is saying hello. Oh, Trevor, you're doing it live. That's awesome. That is super exciting. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll in an ab. Give our chest and back a little break. Oh, okay, get your mat and get your ball for me. And I did not put my weights safely away. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a side crunch on the ball. So you're gonna get on the ball, your bottom leg is bent, your arm is wrapped around, your hand is lightly behind your head, and you're gonna squeeze and lower. Your obliques are doing all the work. So put your hand there and make sure. 15 on this side, 15 on the other. Squeeze. Again, you're not pulling on your head. Put your hand there. You shouldn't have any problem balancing the ball since that one leg is down. I really want you to squeeze. It should be burning up right now. Two more, come on, we got this. Squeeze. I love rolling in the abs. I do sometimes do my 10-minute ab blasts by themselves, but not today. Because it's a Saturday. Not as rushed usually. 10 more. Put your hand there. As you get more tired, do not start pulling on your head. That's something that can easily happen. 5 more. Two more. I have to say, I actually really like my daughters being up. I'm usually out here by myself unless it's a weekend. So it's nice to have them around. Oh, hi. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to, no, we're gonna do one more and then we'll go back and repeat those. We are going to do the tricky chest. I'm lying, I'm just looking at the wrong thing. We're gonna do a balancing push-up. Very challenging, but let me show you how to do it. So balancing push-up is, you're gonna wanna put your feet wide, get into a plank position. I want you to do a push-up, then lift one arm and one leg. It's very challenging, it's great for your chest, great for your entire core. You really have to squeeze that back to get your arm up, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes and lower back to get that leg up. So get it up as well as you can. We're only gonna do 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that means 6 push-ups. If you're doing them on your knees, that's totally fine. Go down, then get up and do the balancing part. Go back to your knees. It takes a little bit longer. So if you only get through 4, that's totally fine. Okay, so feet wide, hands just as wide. Go down. Your whole body has to be tight. Squeeze your back and your lower back. Upper and lower to get those. Sorry, I'm hitting my couch. Ooh, squeeze. 2 more. Good job. Go back into child's pose. Stretch those fingers out in front of you. Okay, let's go back to our ball and do our tricky chest press. Little sip of water. I'm gonna stick with my, okay, I was gonna stick with my 15s, but we're only gonna do 12 reps this time. So I'm gonna try my 17 and a halves. I'm gonna go up a tiny bit, see how I do. I can always drop down, right? So that's what's important to remember. You're not committing to a weight for all the reps. You can drop down or drop completely at any time. Or if they're too late, you can go up. So remember, you're driving up through your heels. The closer your knees are together, the harder it's gonna be. Push up over your chest, lower down halfway, all the way back up, and then all the way down. We're doing 12. These feel good so far. Remember, drive up through those heels, squeeze those hamstrings, glutes, abs, and then your chest is working hard. 7 more. Squeeze, remember, up over your chest, not your face. 5 more. I'm fighting, but my form is still good, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna widen my legs a little bit to give myself stability for the last 3. You want these last 3 to 5 to be really challenging. You want to have to fight. If you're breezing through them, your weight's not heavy enough. Sorry, neighbors below me with the big thump. Okay. So next we're going to go to the crawl. What did you do last time? I did 5s, and I'm going to stick with 5s. Does that sound good? All right. Feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back, hinge over. 1 and 1. We're doing 12. 10 more. Squeeze that back. Come on. Do not quit. Take a break if you need to. Drop the weights if you need to. 5 more, but don't quit on yourself. It's so important. You know, this is challenging. These workouts are challenging. I'm not saying that I'm bringing you super beginner stuff, but I always try to show you modifications so you can get through. And I tell you, if you start the workouts, do them without weights, do them with 2-pound weights, 3-pound weights, whatever. You will get there, and a lot faster than you imagine, and certainly faster than if you're doing nothing. So keep going. Okay, so now we're gonna do the, we're not gonna do the side crunches. We're gonna go do the ball leg lift. Hold on. Okay, so this is a challenging one. I am not graceful on the ball at all. I'll tell you that right now. So you wanna roll out on your ball so that it's under your shins like this. I want you in a plank position, so I don't want you low. I want you like this. Squeeze those abs, squeeze those glutes. We're doing 15. If you need to secure your ball against the couch to keep it from rocking or rolling, do that. Squeeze those abs as hard as you can. Do not let your butt start to sink. We have 5 more. 3 more. 1. The thing I love about that exercise is it's also really good for your back and chest, which we're working right now. It is so dry out. So dry in my apartment, and I'm like having like dry skin, and I feel itchy, and my back is itchy, and this butt cheek's a little itchy, and last night I couldn't stop scratching my legs. Like, I think I need better lotion. So if anyone has a good recommendation for a good wintertime lotion to help with dry skin, message me, let me know. Okay, we're gonna go back to the balancing push-ups. I know. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 this time, okay? So remember, if you're doing them in modified, you only get through 2 or 3. That's fine, just fight. Push up, squeeze that back and that chest. Good job. Okay, so Let's go to the next set of exercises. Okay, get your ball. We're gonna do T-flies, which I love. So T-flies, you're in a flat position on the ball. You're gonna squeeze your chest to bring the weights in. You're gonna lower them down to your hips, back up and open. So this is 1 rep, okay? Things to remember. You're gonna have to really use your abs because if you lower too fast, you'll hit your shin bones with the dumbbells. You do not want to do that. Don't go too heavy because remember we have the fly portion of it. So I'm gonna try 10s because I can always drop down if I want to. Okay? Are you guys ready? Remember, the closer your knees are together, the harder, even harder you're gonna have to work with your glutes and your abs to keep you stable. Okay, so roll out. I'm gonna keep my knees pretty close. See how it goes. Push up above your chest, not your face. Sorry, I have a piece of rubber coming off my weights. I'll get that later. Push up, open, squeeze, lower, okay? You're gonna need your abs when you're lowering those weights, because if you're not in control, using your chest, your arms, and your abs, you're gonna thump yourself on your hip bones, and you are not gonna be happy. We're doing 15, 10 more. This weight is good for me. It's a challenge. I almost grabbed the 8s, and I thought, no, I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna drop down because I feel like my form was starting to falter. So I'm getting my 8s for the remaining 7 reps. That was a good choice. 5 more. 4 more. Come on, fight as long as your form is good. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Holy cow. Get some water. I'm seriously a butt kicker. For sure, and going up to the 10s, definitely whole other level. So I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I started with the heavier weight. Okay, so next, we're gonna do simple ball crunches. Okay, so you wanna be in this position. The closer your knees are, the harder it is. So roll out, ball is in your upper back, and you're gonna squeeze up and lower. Sorry, you want the ball more in the middle of your back for the crunches. Squeeze up and then lower, and when you lower, I want you all the way in your starting position. Don't only come to here, come all the way down to here. So you really have to squeeze your abs to get you up towards the ceiling and lower. Do not pull on your head. Let's do 15. I'm a little too close to my camera. Okay. Pause for a second at the top and really squeeze. Ten more. Come on, I know it burns. 5 more. Come on. Don't hold your breath. 2, 1. Love those. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a bent over row your bells. So you're going to hinge over. 1, 1, 2, 2. You've got to squeeze your back, squeeze your abs. Total control. You can go a little bit heavier with the rows. I'm going to go with 12s and see how that feels. You want it to be challenging, okay? Bend over, 1, 1. You know what? I feel like I can go a little bit heavier. I might need to drop to the 12s. But the same way you can drop down, you can go up if you realize you've gone too light. 15. Squeeze that back, squeeze those abs. Definitely a good move going with the heavier ones. 10 more. Squeeze that back. So these last 5 should be challenging. 2. 1 more, squeeze. I don't know if I've ever done those all the way through with my 15s before. So, progress. I've been doing this for nearly 3 years, and I still make progress all the time. I'm so happy you're getting your work done. You gonna get it all done today? That's awesome. Okay. The next one we are gonna do. I love this one. I did it the other day, and I'm doing it again. So you want to lay on the ground. I want to make sure you guys can see me. We're going to do the ball pass. So it comes, yeah, I definitely have to be at an angle or I will not have enough room. Okay, so I hope you can see. Okay, so you're going to keep the ball in your hands. Okay, feet off the ground. Put it between your feet, lower, pass it. These are all slow and controlled moves. Do not rush through them. Do not let your hands and your feet touch the ground. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 15. Squeeze those abs. It's between your feet, not between your shins. Squeeze those abs. When it burns, take a break. 10 more. That? Somebody saying hello. Oh, Jamie. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. I think I saw a picture of you, right? I didn't realize you were in New York, though. That is exciting. Okay. Next one we're going to do is we're going to go back to the T-fly that we did on the ball before. So what weight did you use? How was it? I think I went with 10s. We're only going to be doing 12 reps this time, so do what you feel capable of. If you need to drop down, you drop down, and there's no shame at Visco Fit. I'm putting my knees closer together. You can keep them farther apart for more balance. The ball is on the upper part of your back. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those abs, squeeze that chest. We're doing 12, squeeze. 7 more. 5 more. Oh my gosh. My form is still good, so I'm keeping these. 2 more. next, the bent over row your bells. What did you do last time? I think I went with 15s. So I'm going to do 15s again because we're doing 12 reps this time. So remember, 1 and 1 is 1 rep. Oh, bend over, feet hip width apart. Squeeze those abs, squeeze that back. We're doing 12. That was 1. Squeeze that back. Come on. 2 more. That is good stuff. Hold on, I have an alert, so I just want to swipe it up. Okay. Let us get our ball again. Okay, so what we're going to do is get on the ball, roll out. Maybe you're more graceful than me. Put the ball under your calves. I want your feet, I want you to be in a plank position essentially. Okay, the ball is under your calves. Roll it in by squeezing your abs. Roll it out. We're doing 15. Squeeze, release. If you can't do this, just stay in a plank on the ball and squeeze your abs. 10 more. You might need to adjust your ball at some point. If it moves off a little bit from where you want it to be, 2. Oh my gosh. 1. My graceful exit. I've fallen off this thing so many times. Okay. Next one. We're going to do a bridge chest press. So you're going to get on your mat. You want a little bit heavier weight because we're doing another press. And so what you're going to do for this one is you're on the ground. Drive up through your heels. You have the weights right here, so you want your elbows resting lightly on the ground. Press up over your chest, not your face. So what you're going to notice is that it hits you in a different spot in your chest than when you're just flat, so pay attention to that. And then also, you're driving up through those heels, squeezing your hamstrings and your glutes and your abs for perfect form. And we're doing 15. Drive up, squeeze that chest. Just kiss the ground lightly with your elbows when you come down. I don't care if your weights touch at the top, just lightly. 10 more. So the next one that we're going to do is an upright row your bells. So feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back. You're going to squeeze up. So you're definitely going to feel this in your shoulders and the upper part of your back. And just work hard. You can go a little bit heavier. I'm going to try 12s because I can always drop down if I need to. Okay? Feet hip width apart, core tight. Squeeze up. 15. 6 more. So these weights are getting challenging, but my form is still good, so I'm keeping them. 3 more, and this is what you want. You want to have to fight through your last few reps. You don't want it to be easy. Get some water. Okay. All right, the next one we're going to do is an ab exercise. So you're going to get on your ball, and I want you to hold a single dumbbell. I'm going to go with a 10. So I want you to lay back, squeeze your abs to bring you up, raise that weight, lower yourself slowly, using your abs for control, so that your abs are controlling you on the way up and the way down. So we're going to do 15. I do not want you bouncing. I don't want you going off momentum. I don't want you jerking yourself to get yourself up. If you need to drop the weight at any point or drop down in weight, that's totally cool. I welcome that. I don't see that as a bad thing because it just means you're working hard and you're pushing yourself. I'm moving my knees a little closer together for the remaining 10, so I have to fight even harder in my abs. 5 more. And I like this one because I feel it in my chest and my back. 2. So good, so good. Okay, roll this out of the way. We are going to do, let me just check our time, see how we're doing. Look, we are kicking butt, and that makes me so happy. All right, so we are going to go back to the bridge chest press. What did you do last time? I think I did 15s, and those were good, but I'm going to go up and try my 17 and a halves and see how that goes, because my 15s are right behind me, so I can always do those. These are heavy. Okay, so remember, drive up through those heels. The closer your knees are, the harder you have to work. Squeeze your hamstrings, glutes, abs, and chest. Kiss the ground lightly when you come down. We're only doing 12. I didn't mean only. I meant we're doing 12. 5 more. Squeeze that chest. 3 more. So, good choice for me to go with the heavier. That was really challenging, and that's what I'm here for. If we're going to do it, we might as well gas ourselves out, right? Because you want to recover quickly. But I remember when I first came up with this routine, and I think because I call it SHAWNSHINE, I always think, oh, it's going to be like gentle and sweet, like this is one of the easier days. No, no, no. It always catches me by my surprise, even after all this time. Okay, so now we're going to do the upright row your bells. I don't even remember what I did last time. Does anybody remember? Did I do 12s? Or maybe I was going to do 12s and then I did 15s. I'm going to try 15s. Because I got my 12s right behind me. Let's do this. I think I did 15s last time. Feet hip width apart, core tight. Squeeze up, so you're gonna feel it in your shoulders, your upper back, your abs. 7 more. 4. We have 3 more. My form's good, so I'm not dropping down. I'm just resting. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hi. Guys, holy moly. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get on our ball. We're going to roll out until it's under our calves, and we're going to hold a plank on the ball for 1 minute. If you need a little help, secure your ball against a wall. If you have a couch like I do, like a part with the chase, just stick it in the corner. And that's it. We're going to go for 1 minute. And you're going to hold it, and you're going to breathe through it, and you're going to do awesome. And we're going to love every second of it. And you're not going to let your butt sink either. And neither am I. Okay, so get it down under your calves. I want this position, a straight line. I don't want this. That is not proper form. Okay, 1 minute. It's under your calves. You are a straight line from your head to your heels. Don't sink as you get tired. Squeeze those abs as hard as you can. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take a break when you need to. My arms are shaking, my chest is shaking. While quivering, I guess. My back, my abs are on fire. Keep that butt up by squeezing those abs. 15 more seconds, come on. Concentrate on your breathing. 5 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, done. Sit back in the child's pose. Stretch those fingers out. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? All right. The next one we're going to do is you're going to be in this position. And we are going to hold out to the side. You have to squeeze your back, squeeze your arms, squeeze your chest, squeeze your lower back, etc., etc. Don't go too heavy. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. I'm going to get my mat. Okay. Arm is out to the side. You have got to squeeze that back so hard. Squeeze that lower back and those glutes to keep that leg up. Breathe through. 10 more seconds. Drop the weight if you have to, but fight. I'm dropping for the last 5 seconds. I'm still squeezing my back. 2, 1. Other side. Go. Squeeze that back as hard as you can. Your upper back is keeping your arm up. Your lower back is helping to keep that leg up. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Less than 10 seconds. Come on, fight. Oh, don't quit. 3, 2, 1, time. Don't be mad at me, please. It's for our own good, right? Okay. We're going to do another hold, this time for our chest. Don't go too heavy, please. I'm going to go with 8s. I want you to lay on back. Feet flat on the ground. Push the weights above your chest, then I want you to open right to here. A little more than halfway. You squeeze your chest to keep those arms up. Just want to get a weight so I can see my phone. All right, 30 seconds. Squeeze those abs, squeeze that chest. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Squeeze that chest, come on. It's the only way you're gonna keep those weights up is if you squeeze your chest. And your arms are gonna be on fire too. Squeeze your chest. 3, 2, 1, done. Up and lower. Okay, we have another ab exercise to do. Guys, we're like 3 minutes from being done, so let's just fight. One more ab exercise, and it's a doozy, not gonna lie. So what you're gonna do is roll out on your ball, because remember, all our ab exercises today are on this bad boy. Roll it out. Get it underneath your shins. Try to touch your knee to your elbow. You want to rotate in your trunk. It's really hard. You're going to have to fight for it. Do your best. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 in all. Okay? Have it braced up against something if you need to. Or you can just put your feet on a stable bench or chair also. Okay? Squeeze those abs, really crunch. 5 more. Let me just swipe this up for a second. Okay. Have a little bit of water. Next one we're going to do is a wonderful chest and back. We're going to do a forearm plank on the ball. Really squeeze your chest, squeeze your back, squeeze your abs. We're going to do it for a minute and then we're going to stretch. Go. Body is in a straight line. Okay? Squeeze those abs. Squeeze that chest. Squeeze that back. Adjust your position if you need to. You want to be on top of the ball, a little towards the back. Okay? Your back and chest should be burning, as should your abs. So we're getting it all done in this one. Spread your feet apart if you need more balance. Come on, squeeze. Take a break when you need to. Come on, 15 more seconds. Squeeze that back. Squeeze that chest. Squeeze those abs. Come on, we have 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Okay, let's stretch our chest out. Take your ball. I want you to roll it away from you. Put your hands on top, but move closer to you. Sort of up, but off to the side. Let your shoulders and your chest sink down towards the floor. Really stretch your chest out. It feels so, so good. I love it. Okay, on all fours, I want you to round your back and then arch your back. Round your back, arch your back. Lace your fingers, push your palms towards me, round your back. Lift up. Again. Lace your fingers behind you. Lift up. I don't care about keeping your palms together. I just want you to get a really good chest. Stretch. Lift high up, stretch out those abs, lean back slightly, lean to one side and then to the other, and give yourself some hugs. We are done. Tomorrow morning, I am probably not going to be on. My girls and I are doing City Meals on Wheels, phenomenal organization. We have to go 3 hours tomorrow. Usually our sessions are 2 hours. They assigned us 3 hours tomorrow. I think because of the holidays, there's probably not as many people available to do it. So we're gonna do 3 hours, which means we'll probably deliver, we usually deliver about 10 to 12 meals an hour. So we'll deliver about 30 to 35 meals tomorrow. So wish us luck. If I don't see you, if you're not gonna be with me Christmas Eve, I will be on, not super early, but just check the schedule if you want to work out. You can always do something that's up on the page too. Okay, bye.